ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಸೆಂಟ್ ಅಲೋಶಿಯಸ್ ಪರಿಗಣಿಸಲ್ಪಟ್ಟ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದ ವಾಣಿಜ್ಯಶಾಸ್ತ್ರದ ಪಿಜಿ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮತ್ತು ಸಂಶೋಧನಾ ವಿಭಾಗ ಹಾಗೂ ರಸಾಯನಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ವಿಭಾಗದ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನದ ಉದ್ಘಾಟನಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವು ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಎರಿಕ್ ಮಥಾಯಸ್ ಹಾಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯಿತು. ಭವಿಷ್ಯವನ್ನು ಮರುರೂಪಿಸುವುದು, ವ್ಯಾಪಾರ ಮತ್ತು ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದಲ್ಲಿನ ಸವಾಲುಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ನಾವೀನ್ಯತೆಗಳನ್ನು ಅನ್ವೇಷಿಸುವುದು ಹಾಗೂ ಸುಸ್ಥಿರ ಭವಿಷ್ಯಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಪರಿವರ್ತಕ ರಸಾಯನಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಎಂಬ ವಿಷಯದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನವನ್ನು ಆಯೋಜಿಸಲಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಗಣ್ಯರು ದೀಪ ಬೆಳಗಿಸಿ ಉದ್ಘಾಟಿಸಿದರು. ನಿಟ್ಟೆ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದ ಉಪಕುಲಪತಿ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಎಂಎಸ್ ಮೂಡಿತ್ತಾಯ ಅವರು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಯಾಗಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಿ, ಸೆಂಟ್ ಅಲೋಶಿಯಸ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯು ನಡೆದು ಬಂದ ದಾರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸಾಧನೆಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಶ್ಲಾಘಿಸಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಸಂಯೋಜಕರಿಗೆ ಶುಭ ಹಾರೈಸಿದರು.
And who are going to give a lot of inputs on the way forward for higher education. Dr. Mark Tomljanovic, Dr. Mark Harris, Dr. Dan Kulmala. Similarly, the people who have taken great trouble in organizing this event. Dr. Ronald Nazareth, Ms. Shreya Bhakta, Mr. Roy D'Souza, Dr. Rachel. I also find the Registrar of the University, Dr. Alvin. Many administrators of St. Aloysius Deemed University, heads of the constituent colleges, the heads of departments, delegates who are participating from various institutions, and most importantly, the student friends who are witnessing this great occasion. At the very outset, it is with great pleasure that I declare these two great conferences inaugurated.
ಯುಎಸ್ಎ ಮಿಲ್ಲರ್ಸ್ವಿಲ್ಲೆ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯ ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಜಾಗತಿಕ ಎಂಗೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ನ ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಡಾನ್ ಕುಲ್ಮಲ ಮಾತನಾಡಿ, ಕಾಮರ್ಸ್ ಎಕಾನಮಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಸ ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನಗಳು ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ಅದರ ಪ್ರಯೋಜನವನ್ನು ಪಡೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಎಂದರು.
Very happy to be here this morning. This is my second visit to St. Aloysius University. And I'm very excited about this partnership that we have together. And I've been thinking about different ways in which I arrived here. And I've arrived here because of meeting various people who have opened doors for me. That can start as early as when you are a student, professors that you meet, fellow students, classmates, who open doors for you, and those doors are doors of learning and opportunities for you. And as I reflect upon those activities, I think about the impact of these types of partnerships that we have. And when I think about the local versus the global, I think about two different things. While I lived and worked in the United States, those contacts I had on the local level were often additive. Each person I met, each person who helped to influence me, added to my career, added to my opportunities. But what I find is once you go global, it becomes multiplicative. It multiplies in terms of your contacts. And that is what we value here. And that is what we value in this kind of partnership between St. Aloysius and between Millersville University of Pennsylvania. So as we work together, our opportunities will help all of you to grow. We're talking about faculty research, student exchange, new opportunities to work together and collaborate together so that we can be better prepared for the future. We now live at a time when we cannot really predict the professions of the future.
ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಉಪಕುಲಪತಿ ರೆವರೆಂಡ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರವೀಣ್ ಮಾರ್ಟಿಸ್ ಎಸ್ಜೆ ಅವರು ಮಾತನಾಡಿ, ಇಂದಿನ ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನದ ಎರಡೂ ವಿಷಯಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಭವಿಷ್ಯದ ಚಿಂತನೆಗಳಿದ್ದು, ಇದರ ಪ್ರಯೋಜನವನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಪಡೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಎಂದರು.
ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಡ್ಯಾನ್ ಕುಲ್ಮಾಲ, ಅಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ವೈಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಎಂಗೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಮಿಲ್ಲರ್ಸ್ವಿಲ್ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ, USA. Dr. Ronald Nazareth, Ms. Jennifer Maria Quadras, the HOD of MCOM, Ms. Shreya Bhakta, the convener, Mr. Joy D'Souza, and Dr. Rachel Mary, the co-conveners, my dear directors, the deans, members of the faculty, the scholars, participants, and my dear students. It's a real honor to have such great dignitaries on the days to inaugurate a wonderful international conference. Especially two C's, the commerce and the chemistry, have come together to organize this conference. The Department of Commerce is organizing Reshaping the Future, exploring challenges and innovations in business and education, and the chemistry department, the transformative chemistry for a sustainable future. Both of them have the future in mind, and the very name that is given is Reshaping or Sustainable Future. I think these two are very good departments. They come together to organize this conference today.
ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ರೆವರೆಂಡ್ ಫಾದರ್ ಮೆಲ್ವಿನ್ ಜೋಸೆಫ್ ಪಿಂಟೋ ಎಸ್ಜೆ ಅವರು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷತೆ ವಹಿಸಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಪ್ರಯೋಜನವನ್ನು ಪಡೆದು ಸಾಧನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡುಗೆಯನ್ನು ನೀಡುವಂತಾಗಲಿ ಎಂದು ಶುಭ ಹಾರೈಸಿದರು.
I'm really happy to be present at an occasion like this, where you have these international conferences, especially in chemistry and commerce. I know you will have different venues where you will be presenting papers, but at least you have the inauguration in common. Our chief guest of the day said, wonder what the chemistry is between commerce and chemistry. But I suppose if we take it forward, there will be a lot that we can do in an interdisciplinary approach. Any kind of research cannot be, unitary. The NEP itself speaks about this multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary approaches, and these are necessary today. Necessary because we need to start looking at things with different perspectives. We need to sit and discuss. Unfortunately, we start thinking about it only when a seminar is approaching. That shouldn't be the case. It's not only when you have an international seminar or a national seminar that you start finding out or researching. It should become an order of the day. Every day, every time when you meet and discuss, perhaps in the cafeteria, maybe out in the open, in the park, wherever you're sitting, when you sit with your fellow students, even from the other disciplines, when you talk about and discuss about things that are happening around the world, especially in your country, you will definitely start discovering that you have something to give. And for this, when you start discussing, normally we discuss them as problems. Today we don't call them problems anymore. We call them opportunities. We call them challenges, and then the opportunities that we have to do something, to bring about a change. Often we think that this is an exercise of the mind. It is not just an exercise of the mind. When you think of it only as an exercise of the mind, you will only think of bringing about something academic, very, very academic, which can only serve for the academic purpose. But if you think, I want to bring about change in the world, I want to bring about a change which will impact society, then you will apply your heart.
ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಮತ್ತು ದೇಶೀಯ ಸಂಬಂಧಗಳ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರೊನಾಲ್ಡ್ ನಜರತ್, ಯುಎಸ್ಎ ಮಿಲ್ಲರ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ಲೆ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಿಸಿನೆಸ್ನ ಡೀನ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಟಾಮ್ಜಾನೋವಿಚ್, ಯುಎಸ್ಎ ಮಿಲ್ಲರ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ಲೆ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿಯ ಡೀನ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಹ್ಯಾರಿಸ್, ಎಂಕಾಂ ವಿಭಾಗದ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರಾದ ಜೆನಿಫರ್ ಮರಿಯಾ ಕಾಡ್ರಸ್, ಜೋಯನ್ ಡಿಸೋಜಾ, ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಸಂಚಾಲಕರಾದ ಶ್ರೇಯಾ ಭಕ್ತಾ, ರಸಾಯನಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ವಿಭಾಗದ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರಾದ ರಾಚೆಲ್ ಮೇರಿ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತರಿದ್ದರು. ಅಶ್ವಥ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ, ವಿ4 ನ್ಯೂಸ್, ಮಂಗಳೂರು.